Hello. How y'all doing tonight? And I say night because it's getting dark already. So I was having my difficulties trying to go live. And I said, you know what? You just got to go live. You know, I'm just here in one of my closet rooms and I am going out tonight on a date night. So I'm just in here trying to figure out everything I'm going to wear, I'm going to put on. So I'm going to get started in a minute. People's Friday, people coming from work, and I'm just getting myself ready for date night with my husband. So I said, let me go live because I didn't even put out a video. I had a lot to do, so I didn't get to put out a video. As you know, last time I did live, I don't know what happened to the hook to go on my microphone. It broke. So I jimmy rigged it with a pin right here, and the mic is on. So I just wanted to go over some things. Like I want to put you like over here. This right here is the lighting. It's not the best over here. So right now I'm in this process of fixing my bags and stuff. And look what happened. Now I got this. Let me fix the light. I think that was worse. Let me fix the lighting for us. I'll be right back. Y'all stay right there. I'm coming. Trying to fix this lighting. I thought it was going to be okay, but this is live. So I'm trying to get this light put up. Let's see. That lighting is better. Hello, Mr. K. Hello. So I'm going through my pocketbooks because I'm trying to see what I want to wear tonight. And in the process, look, I broke my bag. It's like a glass bag and it broke. And I bought this bag from Zara, $59. Never wore the bag. And it just fell on the floor and it broke. But if you see this, if you can see that right there, I think I can put some glue, some E6000 glue, and glue that back. It stays when I close it, you know. But like I said, I never even wore this bag, and it fell and it's broke. It's like a fiberglass. So I was going through my bags and stuff. I have so many bags I never wore. I think I'm going to give this to my granddaughter because I bought it, but I don't know why I bought it. These bags here are just too tiny. Too tiny. So I will be giving these bags away because I just can't do this tiny stuff anymore. So I'm going to show you some bags that I got from Shein. Let's come over here. Okay, so the light looks a little better. So I bought this bag here from Shein. Let me see if I put you right here. Yeah. And you're supposed to carry it like this. It's supposed to go like that. But you know, I'm short. It looks better when a tall person grab it, but I wouldn't carry it like that anyway. And it does come with straps on it. I thought it would, you know, it looks more patent leather than leather, but it's nice, and I'll probably just wear it like this. I wish I could wear it like that, but my hands are too short to go all the way down, so I can't do it. And I bought this bag here just for like if I'm going out real dressed up. Like I said, this is not too small. I could fit my phone, wallet, lip gloss, hand sanitizer, stuff like that inside this. I probably would not wear this because to me, this cheapens the bag. So I would probably just wear it like that. And I have another one. Now this bag is so pretty. It comes in different colors. And I bought this bag from Shein. I think that like this bag here, I think I bought this from Temu. You know, it's a little cheesy, but once you put stuff in it and fill it up, it's just like a little popper like glam, I guess, when you're dressed up. But it don't really be about the bag sometimes. It just be about the outfit. But this, I think, is really nice. You know, and the way it opens and stuff. So I'm into now buying bags that I like. Not so much designer anymore. I have a lot of designer bags, but I don't even really use them that much. I think I spend more time trying to take care of them than using them. And I just want to wear my stuff and not just leave it unworn. So 2025, that's one of my goals. And my goals is to wear my stuff. I just have so much stuff that have tags on it that's never been worn. I do a lot of clothing hauls and I don't even wear the clothes. I just do a haul in the clothes and then I forget about it. And then I buy more. And then I have accumulated all of these clothes. And it's just become oversaturated. And I just think in this day and times, we need to be more careful with our money. And even if you have sponsors sending you clothes to, you know, show the people, don't mean that you have to keep all that stuff because your house will get overwhelmed. Been there, done that. So look, let me even tell you a little story about that. My neighbor, we're going to call her Karen, okay? I cleared out because I wanted to organize a lot of my clothes because I just had so many clothes from years of doing clothing hauls. I mean, I had bags after bags. And to make a long story short, I had maybe 20 bags. So I didn't want to give it to the Salvation Army to sell it to people who really can't afford it. I wanted to give it to an organization that would give it to the people free, especially when it comes to plus size clothing. It's really hard to find when you go to the thrift stores, when you go out to find nice things for the plus size people. So I wanted to donate it. So I put it all in a bag and they gave me a window from, I think it was 8 to 11 or 9 to 12. They give you a window of where they're going to pick it up. So when my husband was leaving out, he left out about 5:30 in the morning. he put it all in front of the garage because I didn't want to put it on the sidewalk and people think it's trash. So we put all 20 bags or more in front of the garage. Now, the organization came and picked up all those bags of clothes at like 8:45. It wasn't even in there for the whole window of 8 to 11 or 9 to 12. They got it early. So then from the homeowner association, I get a letter. Talk about we don't have garbage put in front of our homes because it will cause rodents and, you can be fined if this happens again. And I was like, this is the second letter that they gave us within some years. When we first bought our house, they had recycle bins. I'm just going to switch the story for a minute. Hey, hello. Hi, everybody. Hey, sis. So when we bought our house, they had recycle bins and big trash cans. Now I have my own trash can in the back. I put in the back of my house that came from my other house when we moved to this house. I got a letter from the homeowner association. They've been there since I moved there. I just never moved them because I'm trying to get the inside of my house together. They sent me a letter then saying rodents, we don't have trash there. I'm like, what in the world is going on? So go back to the clothes. This was like another notice that they sent. And I'm like, ain't no homeowner association people walking around. Now they sent me with a picture of all the bags in front of my garage. They sent a picture. Nobody from the homeowner association is walking around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. So I saw my neighbor and I told my neighbor about it. And I said, that wasn't trash. It was clothes that I was donating. Why would I put a bunch of trash in front of my garage? She started asking, oh, did you talk to so-and-so? Oh, was it Mary you talked to? Like she know these people like friends. And then she was very standoffish. That is the one who's calling. She took the picture and she sent them the picture. And that's how they got the picture. The people came too quick for the homeowner association people to have taken that picture. Too quick. And you could tell by the picture that it wasn't even all the way light. And she walks her dog every morning, real early in the morning. So I know she did it. And it's like, she's very funny acting, and if we pull up in our driveways at the same time, she'll sit in the driveway and she'll try to wait for me to go in so we won't have to talk to each other. So I used to play games with her. I would sit just as long as she sit. As soon as she get out the car, it's like she's running in the house. I jump out the car and I would yell, hello. She's like, oh, hello. Hi, how you doing? Why are you jumping? If I'm on the right side of the road, her face stayed to the left. She sees something real important on the left side. If I'm on the left side, she sees something real important on the right side. She wants to be nice, but she's nasty. If I come out on my deck, she get her kids, they all go inside. Okay, like they don't want to have no interaction. I'm just getting the point that she's prejudiced. That's all I could kind of take out of it. Comment down below and tell me what you get out of it so far. So I had told this story and I said, I'm going to share this story with my channel because I shared it with my sister before. And I put an umbrella. I have a big umbrella. So I put the umbrella where her deck is, and I open it real wide where she don't see me and we don't see them. Next thing I know, she put an umbrella on the side and she's doing the same thing I'm doing. Now, there's no need for hate, but sometimes you just can't avoid it. That's just how people are, you know? Then, God bless the dead, my uncle was coming home, and Metro Access bus brings him from dialysis, and they took him to the wrong house, and they took him to her house. He knew he was at the wrong house because they don't have a screen door, and we do. So he was calling the guy, hey, because he can't see. So she had to let me know, oh, she called him my dad. Oh, your dad, he was just ringing my bell and ringing my bell. And I was in an important meeting and he just kept ringing the bell. Number one, he have a key and he would not have rung the bell. So I know he's not ringing the bell. And when I talked to him, he told me he knew he was at the wrong place because she had no screen door. And I said, well, I'm sorry, but you know, he is legally blind. And she said, oh, no problem. Well, if it was a problem, why you had to tell me about your important meeting? So that's a Karen that she doesn't bother me like come say crazy things to me or anything like that. It's just her demeanor that makes her a Karen. And I just decided where I just don't say anything anymore. I used to be like, hello. And she'd be like, oh, hey, hi. If you want to use all that energy to avoid me, then I'm going to just let you avoid me. Okay? You don't have to do all that. I'm good. You got to say a thing to me. But she needed some work done. Homeowner Association says you have to get a signature from your neighbors. She didn't come. She sent her mom. I don't know her mom. Knocking on the door. Oh, my daughter, they getting this done and they need you to sign. I said, well, you need her to come to me. I don't know you. I'm sorry. You know, she needed me again because I think she was trying to get some type of government job, and they have to come and interview your neighbors and stuff like that. I really couldn't say anything about her because I don't know her. I really don't even know her name. She don't know my name. So I don't lie on people. I'm not vindictive with people. And if you don't have nothing nice to say, just don't say anything. So when they ask, I don't know. I don't know her. I just moved here, which I've been here now for years. But I did not want to give her a bad report because I don't want to be in the way of anybody getting the job that they want to get, unless she was a serial killer or something like that. But she just wasn't a nice person. I feel that she's prejudiced, but I don't know that. That's just my feeling as a Black woman and how she's treating us for no reason and she don't really even know us. You know, her husband will speak a little more, but kind of weird too. So with that situation, you stay over there, I stay over here. I am fine. You just never know when you're going to need somebody. She went away. I knew they went away. I saw them putting the suitcases inside her car. She got all these boxes piling up at her door. But she has this little tree on the side. So I just went and I pushed all the boxes behind the tree because that's a telltale sign that you're not home. And I know about that because years ago, I used to have newspapers delivered to the house. I went away for about a week. The newspapers piled up, but somebody robbed my house. So, and I'm not going to say house, it was my apartment. They robbed my apartment and people had lived in the building too. So that's that story. So I want to share this too with you. Now, me and my husband, sometimes we just be buying things and we don't know how to use it. Like, we bought this. Any family members or friends, if you guys know how to use it, come and teach us how to use it. This thing has been here over a year and we never played with it. We want to because I heard it's good exercise, but we don't know how to do it. I also have a drone that I've had for about 3 years, maybe more. And I have never used the drone because I'm scared. I spent that money on it and it's going to get stuck in a tree or something, or I'll end up hitting somebody, breaking somebody's window because I don't know what I'm doing. So is there a class that I can go to and learn how to use the drone safely? So let's see what's going on here. So what's one message for a younger you? Well, in what sense? Like relationships? I could say in a younger me, I didn't have boundaries. I knew when I was being played. I knew and felt when I wasn't being loved or used, but I didn't know how to get out of it. And I would stay in a relationship and play dumb and act like I don't know what you're doing. I don't know, I played dumb and I know everything that was going on, but I didn't want to lose you. Now, the older me, I have standards and I know what I want and I stayed true to what I want. And it took me to the age of 45 and being in bad relationships to come to that point to when I started dating. I could be sitting there with you, I could be talking on the phone with you, and I would say to myself, this is the last time I'm going to talk to him. And I would move on gracefully and quietly. You never heard from me again because I knew what I want. And in doing that, I got the husband that I have today, that I prayed for, that some people even told me it was not possible. You are never going to get a man that loves you, be faithful to you, and make it all about you. And I remember I used to say, the younger me, I think my biggest problem was I loved them more than they loved me. So in going on, I'm going to make them love me more than I love them. But in this relationship, it's different. We don't have to play games. It's just natural. We love being together. It's it's like when we go separate, we calling each other, you know, what you doing? We just don't even want to have fun without each other. And that is a blessing from the both of us because we both came from bad relationships, but God was in control because I had to go through the things as my younger self in order to appreciate when the good came to me. Because I'm a New Yorker and I can be rough under the collars as well. And I think I had to go through some things. I had to learn some things. So when good came, I could appreciate it because I know what bad is. And that's a message for my younger self or younger people that's coming up. I watch YouTube all the time and I see these young people in their relationships. And I know you don't see everything. You only see what the camera allow you to see. And some people overshare. And I see these guys taking advantage of these women who work hard, who made a life for themselves, and they put one foot in the door and one foot out the door. So if you ask them to pay something or you ask them to, be committed in this relationship, they can just pull that foot out and they go because they don't have anything to lose because it's what you built, your home, and they, as long as you give, they will take. So you have to be careful about that. You know, when you're dating a guy, see how much he's a giver, or just see if he's a taker. And people who take, even though if they don't want to use you, they use you. Oh, the light's gonna fall. That's my husband, y'all. He just came in.
Sorry, guys.
And knocking over my light. You got to push it down. Yeah, so that's what's one message for my younger self. Don't do the things that you used to do. You have to elevate in life. When you're in a bad relationship, don't go to another relationship with that same mess. You have to elevate. I see somebody in here. I don't know if she's a nail tech. Where were you when I needed a nail tech? I used to go and just throw my money away, and I've never been happy when I get my nails done. I remember back in the day in December in Washington D.C., I used to go and get my nails done, and oh man, they used to do my nails really nice. But that was way back in the days. Now I go to these little shops, and I be so disappointed. I just feel like they don't give your nails the care it needs. I had got fungus in my nail. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get it fixed, is what I'm saying. So I use apple cider vinegar, and I dip my hands in apple cider vinegar, and I finally got rid of that fungus on my nails. So now, if I'm really going somewhere fancy, I'm just going to put on press on nails. I use them short because, sorry guys, somebody calling me. When I use short press on nails, they stay on for a long time. So that's what I do. I don't even waste my money anymore paying all that money, and I'm never happy with my nails. And then they want to upcharge me $5 for this, $2 for this, $3 for that. No. So I do my own toes. When the spring come in, I'll go and get my feet done one time. And then I do it the rest of the time myself. Don't take no time. As long as you take care of your feet, they don't get rough and brittle. Okay. Put some grease on it and put some socks on. And when you wake up in the morning, your feet will be like a baby's bottom. Okay. So you don't have to spend all that money because your feet is hard. That means you're not taking care of them. You can take care of them, scrape them while you're in the tub, soaking, put some oil on them, put some socks on, walk around the house, or put some socks on, sleep in them, and your feet will be so nice and smooth. I don't have no rough feet, so I don't have to pay all of that money. I'm just so in tune now, and I don't know if that's because I'm older now, and it's like the older I get, the more I just feel like we waste money in the grocery store. We waste money, self-care. I see a lot of YouTubers, and I don't knock what anybody do, but all of this, oh, let me show you my skincare. I don't have a lot of breakouts on my face. I don't. It's not just about water. You have to do electrolytes as well. And I'm not talking about no Gatorade with all that sugar in it. I'm talking about electrolytes that's natural, not a whole bunch of sugar and all of that stuff. And you can't do a skincare and put 5 different things on your face. You got so many different chemicals working on your face. And a lot of it comes from learning what we eat. The food they're feeding us now, going out, you have to be real careful what you eat. I stopped going out because I just want to lose weight. But you can go out and you can learn how to eat when you go out. And I don't go out a lot. We go out maybe once every 2 weeks, or so now. We don't go out a lot. We do a lot of cooking, so we know how much calories and how much sugar, how much salt, how much what we know what we're eating because we do a lot of our cooking at the house. So I know we are all over the place, but I didn't even, write anything down. I'm just going with the flow. What I see in the comments is what I'll just talk about. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and let's talk about it. I'm a woman of a certain age. I've been on YouTube for a minute, and I just went. It's taken me so long to get really where I want to be on YouTube because I started off wrong. I started off doing all kinds of things that I wanted to do, I guess. But then I started following everybody. What was trending, I followed it. And that's how I got so many clothes. I never really wanted to do clothing hauls. I always loved clothes. But sometimes it just could be just so tiring, getting dressed, doing this, doing that. So, but that's what the people loved. So that's what I do. I do the clothing hauls. So I'm trying to be more to where I get things that the people are going to like to buy from. Inexpensive, sometimes expensive. It depends. But I'm changing. Every year I'm changing. And it was hard for me to continue to do clothing hauls because I just don't want to wear all those clothes anymore. I just really don't see a need to just over buy items, and I fall out of love with them so quickly. That's how I have all of these pocketbooks. I have all of these designer pocketbooks, and I fall out of love with stuff. Then the fashion, it goes out of style, and you don't feel like you want to wear it because it go out of style. I don't dress anymore for people's style. I dress for me. I don't dress for other people anymore. So I just want to make sure my mic was on. I buy what I like. I show you guys what I have, what I'm wearing. I have videos coming up. I wear a lot of stuff in my closet that a lot of stuff is brand new because I never wore it before. I have so many different sizes in my closet. I have large, extra large, 1X, 2X, 3X, because, I always went up and down in weight all my life. When I'm good, I'm good. When I'm bad, I'm bad. So I just trying to see how I want my channel to go. And I'm the 40 to 50 plus women out there. If you younger and you see something you like, you can learn because I'm wise now. I've been through some things, okay? So don't think because we 50 plus that we grandmas, because yes, I am a grandma, proud to be a grandma. I'm proud to have raised my kids. I'm proud that it's just me and my husband. We've done all of that the younger people are doing now. And I could say we're happy. We go where we want to go. We do what we want to do. If I don't want to do anything, I don't do anything. If I want to do something, I do it. I call the shots on my life. And that's why I'm saying every year I evolve and I feel different. This year I just don't feel like telling you people to buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. I'm going to be showing you how to go in your closet and find something to wear. Another story with my ex-husband way back in the days. We were in Oklahoma, And I was from New York, so you know that's a culture shock within itself. And he would go in the field because we were in the military. He would go in the field for 30 days, and it would just be me and my neighbors, they wives, they military wives as well. And we all wanted to go out, and we were going to go on post to the parties. Our husbands are in the field. So I really didn't have anything to wear. So I thought, so he leave me money, groceries, stuff like that. I took the money because in New York, if you don't have all the money for the light bill, you can pay a portion and they won't cut off your lights. So I thought you could do that in Oklahoma. So if the bill was like $150, I think back then it was maybe like $100 or something, I pay 50. And then I said, I'm going to go to this store and I'm going to get me an outfit to wear for tonight. And that's what I did. By the time I came home with that outfit, my lights were turned off. I didn't have any lights. So I called my mother and I had to go to a phone booth because I didn't have no cell phone or nothing back then, okay? And I didn't have a phone in my house. So I went to a phone booth and I called my mom, Collect, and I told my mom they cut off my lights and he is in the field. I don't want to say his name. He is in the field and he won't be back for 30 days. And my mom said, I can't believe that he went to the field and left you and didn't pay the light bill and this, that, and the other. Well, you know, I ain't going to tell her what I did, you know. He really didn't even leave me with a lot of money. I think maybe he left me with maybe $40, something like that. Not a lot. I didn't drink back then or anything like that. So what I did, what I did was I I was telling my mom, I said, well, she said, look, I help all of y'all when y'all first leave. I'm on a set income and I just don't have the money to send you. But I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. In the daytime, clean up, do everything you need to do. Ask your neighbors if you can put your meat and stuff in their refrigerator. At nighttime, you only light one candle because you don't want to put your house on fire. So you only have one candle at night. And you will make it through. I was so mad at her. I was so mad at her. But she was right, but I didn't know it at the time. So I asked my neighbor to take me back to the store. I took the clothes back. I went and I paid the rest of the money. They said the lights would be on within 2 to 4 hours. But when I came back, the light was on. And I went in my closet and I got something to wear out of my closet. And the moral to that story is I had a good time, me and my friends, and I still looked nice and I wore something in my closet. We always have this mindset that every time we go out, we have to wear something from a store. We have to go buy something. We have to get something new. And all along, we have it in our closet. There is not an event that can go on that I can say I don't have nothing to wear. I can say I don't have nothing to wear, but that ain't really true. You know, I have every shoe I want to have, you know, every bag that I want to pick from, dresses, skirt sets. I have every color. If you say your party is brown, I got brown. You say it's black, I definitely got black. You say it's white, I got some white, but I can make it work without spending money. And that's where I am coming into 2025, knowing my worth, knowing that I'd rather have me a nice savings than a house full of clothes. And I just think as you get older, your mindset change, and the things that used to be important to you is not important. Designer stuff to me is not important, but I'm gonna tell you something. Anything that I've spent my hard-earned money on, and I've been through that phase. When I was like 40 something, I went through that phase where I bought Louis Vuitton, I bought MCMs, I bought designer things. I have all kind of designer watches because I never was able to do those things because my kids were young. And my priority was to make sure, like my mom said, long as their hair is done and their clothes is clean, anything you put on them, they're going to look good. That was my motto in raising my kids. I always knew how to do hair. So those are the things that I did. So that is some changes that's coming my way. So I came on to the live tonight, but I think my husband is getting ready. Let me get my... So tonight, I'm going to be wearing this little poncho right here. So I just decided I'm going to just put on... I get hot fast. So, hey, that's another thing. When you get older, you just get those little hot flashes. So I'm going to wear this. I'm just going to wear this shirt under it. I don't think I need a thicker shirt because I'm going to be in the car, in the place, back into the car. So I'm going to put this on my head. Now, I did a haul with this, and I think I got this from, I don't know where I got it from, to tell the truth. I don't want to lie. So this is what I'm wearing tonight. I never wore it before, so I could put a thicker shirt underneath, but I think I would be too hot. I hope y'all can hear me. My microphone is underneath here, but I'm gonna put this on. Let's put you back some. So, yep. So this is what I'm gonna wear tonight. Let me move this back. So this is what I'm wearing. And this has like a burgundy, little brown in it. Now I'm going for comfort tonight because, look, I can't do all these heels no more. That's another thing changing. A lot of the heels that I have in my closet are really for hauls when I'm dressing up, doing hauls. But my everyday life, I can't wear those things anymore. If I do, I'm going to wear it in, take some pictures, and then I'm going to put on my slip shoes. They roll up and I can put them in my bag. So let me show you what I'm talking about. These right here. So I just roll them up like this, and I put them in my pocketbook. That's why I don't like those little pocketbooks. Like if I was wearing this pocketbook right here, I would just throw them right in there, and it helps fill up your bag like that. So that's another tidbit. So I think I don't know, maybe these. I don't want to be too flat because we're meeting up with some people and I'm short and I hate that I can't wear heels. So I think we're going to go with these tonight and not these. And see, these are brand new. Never wore them, but I'll do a haul in them. But I don't know. Can't even walk down the stairs in those anymore. So let me see. I don't know what kind of bag I want to carry. And this is when you get to that point where you feel like you don't have anything. Because, like, I don't even know what I want to wear as a pocketbook, but I think I just saw this one. My Bottega dupe. This is what I'll use this bag tonight. And these shoes. So, babe, you almost ready? Okay. So, that was my haul for today. Thank you so much, Peter. So, I hope I look okay. See, I'm going to have to take this back off because babe is just now getting in the shower. Could you make me a cocktail before you get in there? Oh, you already in? Okay, so have me a little cocktail before we go. And see, right now, with this on and babe just getting in the shower, I'm hot. So I'm going to have to take this off because I thought he was ready and we would be getting ready to go. So it's hot. I hope you guys can still hear me. And I'm so glad that I clicked in with you guys. If you guys know, do I have to have the phone upward or can I turn it this way? Because when I do the replay on YouTube, it's like vertical. So, like I said, everything on YouTube that I do, I am self-taught. Every now and then I call my child, one of my kids, and I'll say, how do I do this? Or how do I do that? And they'll show me what to do. But everything else, how I edit my videos, how I film, all was self-taught. I just went through the motions of doing wrong and wrong and wrong and wrong till I got it right. I'm so glad now it's more of us, 40, 50 plus, 60s. I'm so glad it's more of us now on YouTube. I feel more comfortable now because we have a lot to say. We have been through a lot. And I don't want to try to be like these young girls. I don't want to copy what I do. I don't agree with putting all kinds of stuff on my face. I take what I want and I leave what I don't want. I know the bigger you get, the more comments you start getting, the more haters you start getting, the more people who have opinions that you really shouldn't put your opinion if, I don't know. You just got to take it all, okay? You just take it. The bigger you get, the more you're going to come across that. And you just have to prepare yourself, because I really don't come across negative feedback. I come across a lot of people's opinions, and it's okay because everybody have an opinion. I have prepared myself, and yes, I have to be true to me, just like you need to be true to you. And I just feel like I don't want to continue with my channel, that I have to lie, I have to do clickbait, I just want to know that there's still good people in the world. There's still people who wants to not just say, "Oh, I love God." You don't love God? What's wrong with you? You know? They say they love God, but you see differently. You know what I mean? And now it's a trend that everybody wants to show that they're going to church, that they're going this, just have your personal relationship with God. Going to church is fine. I like to go to church every now and then as well. But I do have my personal relationship with God. I pray every day, every night. And me and my husband pray together. It don't not a day go by that we do not pray together. We pray harder when we don't agree about things together. We got to take it to God. And I just feel like YouTube is a copycat place. One person do something, then the next person want to do it, and it becomes oversaturated again. Okay? I'm glad that God is making himself known on this platform of YouTube, because sometimes you can see some crazy things on YouTube, some crazy things. And I don't want to get into politics, but you see people do bad things and they get away with it, and you think that that's just how it goes in the world. And you like, I'm being good, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. God is in control. God is in control. And you have to keep the faith. My daughter told me, she said, "Ma, your faith is getting weak." At first, I got a little mad at her. And it just kept running in my mind. I have to build my faith back up and know that God doesn't work when I want him to work. It's on his time. But I have to pray about it. I got to leave it with him, and I got to trust that God has it. And I got to keep moving. And I haven't gotten where I've been by faith, by not having faith. And I've been through some ups and downs, but let me tell you, I always had something to eat. I've always had a roof over my head. I have raised my children, married, but not married. You ever been married, but you feel single? That was me. But I always made it. I always had a car. Didn't have the best credit, but I always made it. And then today, I could say, look, hey, I'm over 800 and something in my credit. Okay? That's where I am, because I didn't give up, and God is good. And I retired when I said I wanted to retire. I didn't want to work. And when I turned 60, 62, I wanted to retire in my 50s. And I have been retired for 2 years now. And money is still coming in. But I make some changes in my life as well. I'm more of a giver than a taker. I don't give as much as I used to, because I don't feel like you have to give people money. They don't love you and all of that stuff. Like I said, you give, people start to use you. And they don't mean to, but it's so easy because you're such a giver that people take advantage of you. And you got to know how to give and when to give. And you don't have to overgive. And I think I overgive because that was just my heart. And I'm more laid back when it comes to that, you know? I'm more in tune with myself now. I don't want to argue with people. I don't want to get into misunderstandings. It ain't that important. It's just not that important. Not anymore. But I'm going to get off of here. Hello. I will try to do it more. This is my third live. The first one, I think I talked for 10 minutes and nobody could hear me. Can you guys hear me? Because I talked for 10 minutes and nobody could hear me. I have got to turn my mic on. My second live, I think I did pretty good. It did good numbers after I got off live as well. And I want to do more. I was afraid because I can't edit it out if I make a mistake, you know? But it's okay. I'm going to just be me. I'm all over the place because I got so many stories in my head. I think next time I'm going to write down some key points of where I want to stay on track, you know? And you guys let me know what you want to talk about. Just like the question was asked about, you know, me versus then and me now, you know. So I want to share without oversharing. I do want to share some stories that, you know, I have a lot of them, you know, and I'm not going to write no book. So if I can help somebody do better, want better, then that's what I'm here for. And I do want to do lives like maybe once a week, you know, and don't have to worry about sitting down, editing, finding music that won't get copyrighted and stuff like that, because I have so many things I want to do in the house. I used to decorate like all the time. My house will never be finished because I get tired of things and I just want to, now I rearrange things. I don't just go out and keep buying anymore. I rearrange things. I'm getting my house to where I know where everything is. You know, I know where all my dresses are. I know where all my skirts are. I know where all my coats are. I know where all my shoes are. I know where all my bags are. You know, because before I used to be searching, and it takes me hours to get dressed. Now I just look and I pick and I go. So I do have a lot of things that I want to share. Some things in my house. Um, a lot of my bedrooms, they're either glam rooms or they're closets. My husband have his man cave. I don't have a bunch of bedrooms. I don't want a bunch of bedrooms. We got our master bedroom and we have a guest bedroom. I don't want all my rooms to be bedrooms. I want my rooms to be whatever I want them to be. Office, whatever. And we're going to take that journey together. I got to see somebody say, "What's up, Black Mama?" I'm moving up in the world because now I got people saying all kinds of crazy things. That's who I am. I'm proud to be who I am. I'm proud to have went through the channels that I had to do to be me. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I take care of myself. You know, I help my children with, I feel like they need some help with something, you know. I don't spoil my children because I want them to grow up and be independent and work for what they want for themselves. So yes, Big Mama has a lot of wisdom back here. And that's why I say when you get in these YouTube streets, I'm a New Yorker. I do have another side of me. I can get, but it's just too much energy to be wasted. It's just really too much energy to be wasted. So we over here to inspire, to teach, if you want to learn. And from anybody that gives you advice about anything, take what you want, throw the rest away. You don't need everything because your life is not my life. But you can get key points from people. And I listen and I learn from people. So, to the next time, everybody.